So I know these people from high school, right? And you ever see two people from high school? Like I've been out of high school for like 5 years. So, I still have people on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I don't really be interacting with people I went to high school with. It's kind of my point. But I see them on there and I see what they're up to, and every once in a while I see something that just makes me say, "Wow." Whether it be that someone got pregnant, somebody got engaged, or sometimes you see two people from your high school who are now dating, and it just blows your mind because you think, wow, if this was back in high school, I never could have saw these two people dating. And I don't know, something about that is just so mind blowing to an easily amused idiot like myself. And so I be keeping up with this stuff. I'm just amazed that these two people are dating because I'll just tell you guys the situation. In high school, this one girl was an absolute hoe, and this other guy was a sweaty nerd, pretty much. I mean, he was like a dude who played tennis and golf. So it's like you're almost cool, like within your own league of nerdy girls or whatever. You're probably really popular. You're probably smashing all the time if you want to be with your sweaty ass and your tennis playing Nikes. But yeah, so these two people somehow found each other after high school. Someone that this girl wouldn't have even looked in the direction in high school. So it was just amazing to me that he bagged up this whore. I was wondering how he was handling that. I'm the kind of creep that is he giving it to her right late night? I need to know these things, not because I have any interest in the whore or any interest in sucking this dude off or anything, but sometimes you just see some stuff and you're just amazed by that it's happening. And so these two people were dating for a couple months or so, it seems. Everyone's following their relationship online. Even when they posted it like on Facebook, you can tell other people from our high school, they use that shocked emotion on the Facebook app. And so they're dating, and all of a sudden, like, she starts going golfing because these two people both golfed. I guess that was their common connection. I can't imagine my common connection with my girlfriend being that we both play the same sport. That doesn't sound cool to me. She likes completely different than I do. But at least she knows about sports, right? At least she knows about sports. Anyway, so these two people were dating, and they were going out for a couple months. This guy was really feeling himself. He was flexing his hoe turned into a housewife, and they start going golfing with one of his buddies. And I thought, oh, that's cool. I remember this dude from high school too. He was kind of a nerd himself. Okay, kind of a short, little, chubby nerd. But he's one of those guys that went and got a P90X body after high school. Like, he's just in the gym lifting weights because he's mad that his life didn't turn out the way he wanted it to. And he's like, I'll show those kids back in high school how ripped I'm going to become. The women will want to sleep with me then. And evidently, they will. Because this man, what he did is pull the old bait and switch. He took the girl from his, golfer buddy. Is essentially what happens. And so I see them going out on date nights now, and I'm just, I'm shocked. I'm amazed. I'm feel bad for the nerd number one, the one that was in those walls for the first time, and just, oh my God, she treated him probably like a nasty little whore would. And so, oh man, this podcast, I really wanted to feel like you're just hanging out with your buddy at the bar. But yeah, something where you're just chilling with one of your buddies and he's telling you about what's going on. So yeah, I just thought that was crazy. And the even crazier part is that the second nerd, you go on his Instagram, and just like 4 weeks ago, he was dating this other girl who was like a dancer in high school. And now that girl is dating someone who just stopped being engaged. And I don't get how people, move on that quickly. I don't get how people be publicly going from relationship to relationship. If you want to do that, at least keep something about it private, okay? Take a break in between and don't post somebody or something, okay? Because it just makes you look really bad. I'm just glad that I don't have those types of problems in this life. That seems like way too much energy for me. That seems like it would just take a lot out of me to be having to do that. And mentally, I'm checking for all these people. I'm wondering what the is really going on. Yo guys, I hope you liked today's video. If you did, make sure you drop a big like and subscribe today. Also, some of you may notice that this whole video was just a small portion that I took out of my new podcast that I just dropped on February the 1st. So go check that out. I'm gonna have new podcasts coming every single week. It's really just me talking like I did here in this video. Someone else out here needs to get roasted, guys. I'm out. Peace.